Welcome back to Kpop Spotlight, the channel where we don't just report K-pop news, we explore the emotions, artistry, and history behind every story. Crescent Moon. Today, we're diving into a moment that will forever be remembered, not just in music but in culture itself. G-Dragon, one of the most iconic figures in K-pop, has once again rewritten history by performing in front of the leaders of 21 nations at the APEC 2025 summit in Seoul. This wasn't a regular stage. It wasn't filled with fans, cameras, or light sticks. Instead, the room was filled with presidents, prime ministers, and world diplomats, yet somehow, all eyes were on one man, G-Dragon. After years away from the public eye, his return last year marked a rebirth, symbolized through his album Übermensch, meaning Beyond Man. It reflected not only musical maturity but also the story of a man who rose from silence, rediscovered himself, and turned vulnerability into art. When he performed his song, Power, it wasn't just music, it was a message. A message about resilience, self-belief, and the strength to stand tall even after years of doubt and speculation. For G-Dragon, this wasn't merely a comeback. It was redemption. Those who witnessed the performance described it as a dialogue between art and diplomacy. As the spotlight dimmed and his voice echoed through the hall, one could feel something larger than fame, a quiet pride in how far K-pop had come. It wasn't that long ago when Korean music was a niche, when idols struggled to be recognized beyond Asia. But now, one of its biggest names stood before global leaders, representing a new era, where creativity becomes culture, and music becomes diplomacy. For South Korea, this was a proud moment. For G-Dragon, it was deeply personal. He's faced scrutiny, controversy, and silence, yet through it all, he remained an artist. Standing under those diplomatic lights, he wasn't there to reclaim his title. He was there to remind the world that art endures. The audience's reactions were powerful. Foreign leaders nodded in appreciation, the South Korean president applauded warmly, and social media exploded with admiration. In that moment, G-Dragon wasn't just a pop star, he was a symbol of transformation, of how far one individual, and one nation, can go through the power of creativity. And perhaps that's the beauty of K-pop today. It's no longer just about catchy melodies or synchronized choreography. It's about connection, message, and meaning. Through every lyric, K-pop now carries Korea's identity to the world, and G-Dragon once again proved that music is the most universal language of all. In the end, his performance wasn't just a show. It was a reminder that art can unite nations, that even in silence, creativity speaks louder than politics, and that sometimes, a single song can tell the story of an entire generation. This is Kpop Spotlight, where we capture not just the sound, but the soul of Korean music. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join us at 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. for new stories that move the heart of K-pop. Purple Heart.